Welcome back, and we have Mr. Simon Erani, and he is the Chief Executive Officer, #1 demonstrator.
Actually,
any other titles?
I'm just the lead researcher.
The lead researcher of the SOMME, I call it SOMME Institute, which is making a product of?
A new molecule that's in these skincare products that basically reverses fine lines, wrinkles, sun damage, and acne.
Okay. Now, why should I have another molecule for it?
Because what we did, we're a research company.
Yeah.
And what we did the past 10 years is use a tool for skin cancer, which is the ultraviolet camera system.
Mm-hmm.
That's only in universities. And we had the idea of, since there are many, many skincare products on the market,
obviously, yeah.
we wanted to see what actually works and what doesn't. The ultraviolet pictures show inside 3-4 millimeters inside the skin.
Deterioration of the skin, or what?
Right.
Really?
It goes deep into the skin. They're not regular black and whites.
Yeah.
I could show you in a
Yeah,
second.
no, we will as we go along. Okay, but why do you have to take? Why are you looking underneath the skin for?
Because that's where the damage first occurs, is underneath the skin. It takes a while for a person to have sun damage or discoloration. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, true.
And by taking those pictures, we were able to see what skincare products actually work for these conditions.
Okay, so now you went into the lab, and you ran in your lab with the ultraviolet light on.
Right.
I don't know how that works.
Right.
But anyways, and you discovered that by adding a molecule, what does that molecule do? Go through the skin to this damaged area?
Exactly. Exactly. Well, first, let me just tell you, we're a research company, and we worked with many research dermatologists from universities such as Harvard, Yale, and Penn State. They started the studies. And they basically wanted to get involved because we're the first cosmeceutical company that actually is treating this like a drug study. No other company has done this before.
But is it, I mean, can a person go to a spa or any place like that to have it?
Yes,
a demonstration of it?
Yeah, we're in high-end spas and dermatologist offices.
And dermatologists, okay.
Yeah.
Now, you brought me these 5 bottles. Bottle #1 is the Nourishing Cleanser. Is that your product?
Right.
Okay.
It's the Nourishing Cleanser.
What happens here?
Well, we tested many different cleansers with the ultraviolet, and many of them says non-comedogenic and non-irritating. But we found, looking inside the skin with many cleansers, there was inflammation inside the skin.
Because it would be an irritant of some
right.
sort.
So
okay.
They developed something that's totally non-irritating and non-comedogenic, meaning it doesn't clog pores and cause acne. Plus it has the MDT5 in there. That's the most important thing that we're talking about.
So what you're saying to me, this is a procedure then?
Right.
You have to do this.
Yeah, it's basically a 5-step system. Some people use 3. I could just tell you.
Okay, well, we'll march along. Okay, item #2.
Item #2 is called transport pads. They're filled with glycolic acid, and most important, it has the technology MDT5.
But then you first you do the cleanser.
Right.
Then you apply this as a salve or as a what?
As like a toner.
Like
it's a pad. You take a pad and wipe it all over your face.
Okay.
And then the next product.
Well, what about your hands? Can you do it to your hands too?
Yeah, actually, wherever you're aging, you could do it with your hands, your upper chest.
Basically, I'm aging all over.
So we'll send you a
we'll send you
supply.
a gallon of this and a gallon.
Right.
Okay, now the yellow bottle. What does that do?
The yellow bottle is the serum. It has a very high concentration of.
That looks like a spray.
Yeah, vitamin C. It's pump.
Yeah,
you give it 3 pumps.
Yeah.
And it has molecular dispersion technology.
Now
and all
you spray it on your face or
on your hands, and then put it all over your face, and make sure you treat the neck and upper chest.
How long do you have to have that exposed before you go to the next stage?
It could be like a minute.
About a minute. So
yeah.
There's any alcohol in there? Any dispersal?
No.
Okay. All right. Now then you go a thing called. It goes to the green zone here called the atom bomb or the A bomb.
A bomb.
Okay. Now what is the A bomb?
The A bomb is a very high concentration of vitamin A that actually penetrates the skin.
So now what you're saying, when the first 3, you're basically cleaning off the skin so that you could apply this?
Well, actually, we're also treating The
different
cleanser
stages.
we're not treating,
No,
but the
obvious.
transport serum and the A-bomb are the main products. Each product hits a different skin cell receptor.
Ah,
So
okay. All right.
it's important that
You
people
do
understand.
that order and that sequence.
Right, because if you use one, you'll get a result, but a different result than if you would use the other.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And let me just tell you why, in a nutshell, because we tried to get all the vitamins in one skincare product,
Yeah.
but it wasn't stabilized. There was no stability, so we had
How
to
long,
separate
well
it.
then, if a person uses this, how long does this procedure take to get through the first 4?
Like 3 minutes?
Oh, okay, so you can just
Yeah.
move right along. You don't have to
Right.
wait for anything to
No,
set
you
or
don't even have to wait a minute.
nothing to explode.
No, no, definitely not. Definitely not.
All right, and the final bottle is this.
It's called the Double Defense, and this is the very high-tech sunblock. Its SPF is 30 plus.
Now that would be for the whole body or any exposed skin,
Yeah, this
correct?
is for the face and whole body,
Yeah.
definitely. And
That's if you're going out in the sun, folks.
Right. And it's non-comedogenic, won't clog pores, and it's non-irritating.
And how long does it stay on the body?
Every 4 or 5 hours you could apply
Or
it.
4 or 5 hours.
Right. Since we're a research company, we
Yeah.
tested other sunblocks,
Mm.
and you couldn't use it for that long. You had to reapply
No,
it
they're
every
very
hour.
quick usually.
Yeah, this
because
is
of
like
the thing.
4 to 6 hours.
All right, now when you put this on, as you say, it's a 30
30
sunblock.
plus. Yeah.
30 block, okay. And then when you come out of the sun, can you wash it off? Would you recommend that or leave it?
I would leave it, but I would apply it 10, 15 minutes after you dry. You can go in the water.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But I'm more conservative. You know, sun is not good for you. So I would reapply it. You don't
Who
have to
told you the
reapply
sun's
it.
not good for
I
you?
don't know. Joe was talking about that.
All right. So now you have, and this is what this block is all about. He has all the 5 sequences. So now, the first 4 of this set are for before you go to bed, I presume. Would that be the best time of the day to use it?
The first 4 you use, you actually use the first 4 in the morning and night.
Morning and night.
But you don't have to, because in the studies you would still get a dramatic result using it 1 time a day, and you could put it on in the night.
Okay, now what is the time frame for this thing to absorb totally that you would be satisfied with?
Do you mean?
Well, when you put it on at night, all right, it's going to stay on the skin all night.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
You take a shower in the morning, it's going to be gone. Then you put it on again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Now, you're doing this at spa. How much do they charge for this procedure?
You mean for these products?
For the products and procedure, I guess how we ever
Right.
package it. Yeah.
I would say for the whole product line, it's around 250
Okay.
for the 5 products,
Mhm.
260.
Okay. And how long does that last? 1 week? I don't know.
Imagine.
Yeah, right.
It lasts anywhere from 5 to 7 weeks.
5 to 7 weeks.
Right.
If you stay out of the sun, maybe 8 weeks.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. And it comes in and this is the only sizes that you have, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, when you go to the spa,
I'm sorry.
you got bigger size, you got gallon sizes?
We have small, for you, for
Yeah,
your
right.
body. We have smaller sizes. That's called a travel kit.
So you
could travel with it.
because of the airplane.
Right, exactly.
They'd go nuts over you. I bet you guys were shocked when you heard that part, right?
It was terrible.
I can imagine. All right. So now, when you put this on and use this in a spa, do they do the same procedure? Is there any changes in the spa, or just the fact it's a demo?
In a spa, what they do, we have something called the vitamin infusion. There are much higher concentrations, and the esthetician or the dermatologist applies the products and waits 5 minutes.
So
This is
there's
different.
a cycle. This is
Right.
the home package.
The home care, right?
Yeah.
That they should be using.
So now, in the spa, are all of these more concentration, or just a couple of them because of the vitamins?
Well, these are the 3, transport serum and A-bomb.
Those are more concentrated.
Yeah, more concentrated, and those 3 products of how we did the studies.
And so what's been the response?
Overwhelming.
Really?
Overwhelming. Thank God.
Are you using it?
Yeah, actually.
No, you're a very good-looking guy, but okay.
Actually.
Very nice. All right, so now where can I secure this? In New York, Miami, wherever?
Yeah, we're all over throughout the country. We're in, like I said, high-end spas like Mandarin Oriental, Nordstrom Spas, Peninsula.
Can I get it in retail?
Actually, no.
Not yet.
No, you could get it in beauty.com. Retail, we're going to...
Beauty.com is what? Your site?
Is a website that sells beauty products.
Okay, you're in there.
Right,
Okay.
and we also have a website, SOMMEinstitute.com, where you
spell it.
S-O-M-M like in Mary,
Yeah.
Institute.
Okay.
So I have to spell institute?
No,
right.
I'm just... Okay.
No, that's all right.
.com.
.com.
And the other one was beauty what?
Beauty.com.
Beauty.com. And if you ordered online, how much was the cost?
I would say for the 5 products, around $250 to $270. It depends.
Okay. Well, it depends upon the retail marketplace.
Am I looking at you or looking at...
Anything you like. I know you love the product, but you know...
No, so I'm looking at you. I don't know why I'm...
No, because well, you're getting this on the market. It's a big job. No, it's kind of clever in a way, because I remember that a lot of people say, because they'll say it's organic, and then before they know it, the mix of those things, they're gone in 30 days because there's no way to control. How do you control the vitamin value of these?
Well, it's basically the problem with many products that contain vitamins. The molecule's too big, so it just sits on top of the skin. It might be a good moisturizer, but there's no efficacy for wrinkles or sun damage.
Okay, if I bought this, would I put this in the refrigerator?
No.
Would you recommend it?
Not really.
Really?
No.
Okay, that's kind of interesting. Because when you get into those vitamin things, it gets very tricky. Okay.
Exactly.
So they can find you on the site called
SOMMEinstitute.com and beauty.com, and the high-end spas and dermatologist offices.
Now, what does the dermatologist say about this?
They're blown away only because of us treating it as a study, a drug study, with the ultraviolet photography. No other company has ever done that before.
Would a dermatologist use an ultraviolet light to see where the damage is?
They don't.
They don't?
Universities do.
Right.
So that's why dermatologists are quite shocked
Well, that's
at what
the next
we've done.
product you've got to sell. You've got to sell everybody a
ultraviolet
light for their bathrooms.
That's a good idea.
Double check
That's a good idea.
All right, it's SOMMEinstitute.com, and it's around 200 and whatever
50 to 70, right?
dollars, and it's a how many days supply? If you use it every day?
6 to 7 weeks.
Okay, I thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
It's interesting to see the different approaches to the industry. Now, is it an official product now?
Yes.
So
It's been out like for 2 years.
Oh, okay. So you're a trooper already.
Right.
You travel a lot for this company?
Sometimes. I'm one of the researchers, so I have to explain to them why these products or why these technology
You
works.
got to be back in the lab doing your research.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much.